Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here we talk about trading and I show you tips and tricks how to do it successfully. So guys, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, put a big thumbs up, and as well don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss my new videos. Also, I want to remind you that I have a closed group where I'm sharing my trading signals, and to get into this group you should text me a code word signal in my Telegram account. The link to it will be in the description box, so let's start it. Today we will use two indicators at the same time directly on the chart itself. We have the Alligator indicator connected. It consists of three medium sliding ones. This indicator will tell us the pivot points as well as the strength and direction of the price. At the bottom of the chart, we have awesome oscillator indicator connected. This indicator will tell us which volumes in the market are prevailing in the moment to increase or decrease. So today we will read information from two indicators, and that's how we're gonna open our deals. Now I'll remind you how this indicators works. What is a signal to open a deal? Let's start with the indicator Alligator. The signal of this indicator is the moment when the medium sliding green begins to cross, for example, from top to bottom, our second medium sliding red. This situation tells us that in the near future the price will fall, and here we can open a deal for a decrease. And the awesome oscillator tells us what volumes prevail in the market. For example, when on this indicator the histogram approaches the horizontal line with a mark of 0 and begins to cross it from top to bottom, and each subsequent column is longer than the previous one. This situation tells us that volumes are growing on the downside. And in such situation, we can also open a deal for a decrease. Similarly, the indicators works in the opposite direction. When, for example, the green moving average begins to cross our second red moving average from the bottom up, also at this moment, the awesome oscillator begins to form a green histogram up from the horizontal line with a mark of 0. And each next column is longer than the previous one. The situation also suggests that volumes are growing for an increase. That is, in our trading today, we will combine both indicators, and when both indicators give the same signals, we will open deals. Also, of course, let's not forget about the support and resistance levels and internal levels. After all, these indicators are an auxiliary tool of technical analysis, so only competent combination of technical analysis and indicators will give us a good results. Be sure to watch this video till the end. You will learn how to work with these indicators. And so friends, we are on the same currency pair after a while. Here we have the first signal. On the lower indicator, we see that from the horizontal line with the mark of 0, a green histogram begins to form upwards, and each subsequent column is longer than the previous one. We also see that at the moment there is a good upward moment. Also, the green moving average crossed our second red moving average line from bottom to top. And in this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to increase. I think that in the near future, the price will continue its upward movement, since the price here has also recently not a bad potential for an increase. Both indicators also confirmed our entry point. 2 minutes also with the margin, taking into account that some kind of pro-trading may occur. And so friends, let's wait for them to follow a deal and see what result we will get. Great friends, as you can see, the price has really continued its upward movement and we are making a profit here. Also, these indicators gave us a good entry point and the volumes for the increase really began to grow. Not a bad start. Let's continue to find a similar situation in the market. Here we see that there has been a reversal from this point and the price is moving downwards with an impulse. So there is also an intersection of the moving averages, and the lower indicator tells us that the volumes are growing downwards. In this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think that in the near future the price will still fall because the price here also has a good potential to decrease. Both indicators also confirmed our entry point, and so friends, let's wait for the end of our deal. Quite good friends, we got into pro trade, but still the closing point of our deal turned out to be lower than the opening point. We are making profit here. Also in the near future, after pro trading, the price continues downward movement, and these indicators again suggested a good entry point. Everything is going great. Let's continue to consider the following market situation. Here we see that there was a pullback from the level, and after the pullback the price moves back to the resistance level. There is also an intersection of the sliding averages, and a green histogram begins to form upward from the horizontal line with a mark of 0. This situation tells us that in the near future the price will rise. I suggest opening a deal here for 2 minutes to increase. I think that in this situation the price is more likely to continue its upward movement. It is also possible that this level will be broken, since also the main price lows are getting higher and the general trend of the price is going up. 2 minutes also with a margin taking into account a possible pro trade or a small pullback down. And so friends, let's wait for them to follow a deal. Quite good, friends. We got into pro trade zone, but still the upward movement has continued and we managed to close our deal in profit. Both indicators again suggested a good entry point and help us to determine the further price movement. Let's continue to consider the following market situation. Here we see that there was a good confident downtrend, price touched the support level, and after that there was an upward pullback, and after the pullback from this point a reversal occurred and the price moves down. There is also an intersection of the sliding average and the histogram is unloaded by a horizontal line with a mark of 0. In this situation, I propose to open a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think that in the near future, in this situation, the price is likely to continue its movement to the support level, since the general trend of the price is also going down and our entry point is confirmed by both indicators. And so let's wait for them to follow a deal. Great, friends, as you can see the price really continues its movement to the support level. We are making profit here with you. This indicators again suggest a good entry point and help us to determine the further price movement. Let's continue consider the following market situation. There is a resistance level at the top here, and we also see that the reversal has occurred from this point. The price is moving quite confidently to our level, and at the same time there is an intersection of medium sliding and volumes are growing to increase. In this situation, I propose to open a deal for increase. We'll take 3 minutes with a margin, taking into account that there may be some kind of pro trading or a small pullback down, after which the upward movement will certainly continue. And so friends, let's wait for them to follow a deal. Great, friends, the price really continued its upward movement and we get a profit here. These indicators again gave us a good entry point. Everything is going great. Let's continue to consider the following market situation. Here we see the resistance level, and we also see that at the moment the price has approached our level with fairly confident impulse candles. Also, our indicators tells us that an upward movement is expected in the near future and the volumes for increase are growing. Here suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to increase. I think that this level may be broken in the future since the price approached this level several times already in a fairly short time. Also, at the same time, the main price minimums become higher. There is a kind of compression. I think here will be a breakout in the near future. Let's wait for them to follow a deal. So friends, we got into kind of pro trading, but still the closing point of our deal turned out to be higher than the opening point. We are making profit here, although this level has not yet been broken, but I think it will happen in the near future. For now, so just continue to look for the next signal of our indicators. Here we see that there has been a reversal at this point and the price is moving down quite confidently. Also, the price is already touching the internal support level for the third time in the last 10 minutes, and our indicator also tells us that the price will fall in the near future. In this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think that in the near future this level will be broken and the price will continue its downward movement, since at the moment there is a preload of our level. And so friends, let's wait for it to follow a deal. Great, friends, the price continued its downward movement and this level was broken. We are getting a great confident profit here. This indicator again suggests a good entry point. Everything is going great. Let's continue and consider the following market situation. Here we see the level of support, and we also see that the price has approached our level quite confidently. Also, our indicators tells us that the downward movement is expected. Here I propose to open a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think that in the near future this level will be broken through, since the price here also has a good potential to decrease. And the price touched this level for the second time in the last 10 minutes. I think that in this situation 2 minutes will be quite enough for us. And so friends, let's wait for them to follow a deal. Friends, the price continues downward movement and this level was broken, and here we are getting a great confident profit. Also, this indicator again suggests a good entry point and helps us to determine the further price movements. The volumes on the decline really started to grow and the price has continued to fall. Meanwhile, I already have $2,500 on deposit, therefore I propose to open another last deal for today. Now I will find a suitable situation in the market and we will continue with it. Here we can see that there is a downward movement and there is a still space for the support level. Also, our indicator tells us that the volumes are growing downwards. Here I propose to open a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think in this situation the price is more likely to continue its movement at this level, since the price here has also recently had a good potential for a decline. The main price highs are getting lower and the price is approaching this level for the second time in the last 10 minutes. So friends, let's wait for them to follow a deal. Great friends, the price really continues moving to this level. The correction phase has also came, but in any case, we are getting a good connected profit here. 2 minutes was enough for us. I also think that this level will be broken in the near future. Meanwhile, I already have $4,000 on deposit. I suggest we end here, since I have fulfilled my plan for the day. All market situations have also worked out perfectly. These indicators work well together and in combination with technical analysis. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as me and learned something new today. Also, I want to kindly remind you that I have a closed group with limited amount of people where I'm sharing my trading signals for free, and to get into this group you should text the code word signal in my Telegram account. The link to it you will find in the description box. See you in the next time.